Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are excited to be back in Melbourne again after our recent trip to the south coast of New South Wales. If you haven't caught up with what we've been up to the last couple of weeks, go and check out our other channel, Real Life Fruitopia, to see what Kim and George were doing during the last during the end of September. Some good news today. When we got back in last night, I went and picked up our juice press. It finally arrived. Guys. The one that I was bitching about a couple of weeks ago on the channel. I had ordered it and I said there wasn't any in stock and I had to order it. Well, it finally came. This is it. We're gonna be testing this out on our other channel, on Real Life Fruitopia, where we do different kind of videos than this channel. So look out for that. It's by Breville. It makes life a lot easier, guys. And last night I put it to test on our oranges. I'm gonna do these limes next, and wow, it was so fun. Okay, these are the oranges that I did last night. 25 oranges. We got 6 cups of juice, right, from all these oranges. It was terrific. So let's get this video going now. Wow, it's beautiful, right? Look at this. Look how nice and sunny it is. It's finally October. And October is when things... It's still cold, guys. Let me put it that way. I'm not going to try to BS you. Melbourne is cold right up till Christmas Day. Unfortunately, that's just a sad truth. We have a roller coaster ride with temperatures between 14 and 26 during the months of September, October, and November. And even though that's not freezing cold, the nighttime temperatures, guys, still get down to 5 and 6. Yeah, we had 5.5 last night or early this morning. That's what we got back to when we got home. 5.5 at night. Right now it's 18. Feels wonderful. Feels beautiful. But remember, these plants, they don't go undercover like we do at night. They stay out here in the 5.5. 5.5 is not very nice. Well, try it sometime. Go out at night when it's 5.5 and see how you like it without any clothes on. Right now it's 18. Yeah, it's beautiful. You can be out here standing naked in the hot sun. But guys, again, plants have to stay out here all night in the cold. And I can see here how much it rained during those 2 weeks. Right? That's my gauge. Not much. Looks like only 2 or 3 liters of rainfall. So it was pretty dry. And and a lot of weeds everywhere. I still haven't weeded because I'm feeling pretty lazy, just being honest. And my whippersnipper is out of trimmer line, so I got to get some of that. So everything's looking pretty good overall. I had a quick look around. The smell of citrus flowers, just amazing, right? A lot of citrus. And now that I've got the juice press, we're gonna be juicing a lot. We had 3 glasses of orange juice last night each. Wow, it was so delicious and sweet. And by the way, if you're after that juicer, it's no longer in production. The reason why it took 2 weeks for them to get it in for me instead of 2 days is because it's an end-of-line production model. I don't know if they're going to replace it with a new one. I didn't ask. But yeah, I got the last one in Melbourne. Wow, this calamansi has really taken off. Jeez, I wish that, again, the mangoes and the tropicals would take off as great as these citrus. This has only been in the ground for 2 years. This calamansi, it's a kumquat, right? And it's really taken off nicely. Just as this loquat has, right? Loquat and citrus does so well here, and figs, and avocados. Look how, oh wow, look how well this is shaded now by the loquat, guys. Remember I told you I planted this loquat not for the fruit, but for shade. This Pinkerton avocado is a sook. I almost lost it 5-6 years ago, right? I had to cut it back. Look what I did there. I cut these big branches off because of dieback. That's dieback. That's how much half the tree died. So I've cut it back. I didn't do it now. That was like 3 years ago I cut it back. And I've been waiting for 3 years for it to grow back. And look, it's back. It's back and it's flowering. It's getting ready to flower. It's a latecomer. It's the last avocado to flower. All the other avocados are almost ready to set fruit. So yeah, this loquat, pay attention guys, free shade cloth. You get a fruit tree with a shade cloth, and it's really fast growing. I gotta straighten it though because it's leaning because of the wind. It's leaning over towards the avocado tree, so that just needs a stake and straightening. The same with that longan, that's also leaning. I've got a lot of work to do, right? I've been a little behind. I'm looking forward to juicing these grapefruits. There's like 50 of them, and most of them are ready. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And I've got to pick them fast because the tree's gonna snap, right? It's gonna snap, guys. Wow. All right. The cherry. Oh wow, there's hundreds of cherries that have been set whilst we were gone. Oh, there's a grapefruit on the ground. This one's spoiled. See? Too late. Didn't pick it. That's spoiled, rotten. So, gotta move. Can't be going on vacation after vacation after vacation. The garden says, sorry, we've got our own agenda. Yeah, check out the cherries here. Right? There's hundreds of them. Still flowering. But yeah, and the little young black sapote, the free gift I got from Dailies. This did not get any protection over winter. Look at that. Look how healthy it is. Crazy. So black sapote does not need any protection in Melbourne. This is a seedling though, not grafted. Beautiful. Unfortunately, we lose all these cherries to the birds. The same with this tree here. We've got 2 cherries. Guys, I can't cover a 4-meter tall cherry tree with a net. It's too much work. Oh, finally. The North American pawpaw woke up. Wow, finally. Oh, wait, and it's set fruit. Or it's set a flower, I should say. Let's see if it fruits this time. After 5 years, we're still waiting for the first pawpaw. Even Brett in the UK has had fruit. Right? And I'm still waiting. After 5 years, I don't know why nothing's happening here. And the other one, I think the other one is that woken up yet, or was it dead? I don't know what's happened to this one. Not healthy at all. But I'm not really concerned. That was more of a the pawpaw is more of a novelty for me, right? I got better fruit than the pawpaw. Yeah, look at this loquat again. It freaks me out in only 1 year how tall it grew. This one here, wow, I love it. It was in this pot See this potted loquat in that pot here? That's what it was like exactly a year ago. It was this size. In 1 year, it's doubled, tripled in height. There's another one there. I've got two loquats in pots for this sook, to protect this Pinkerton avocado from the hot sun in summer. Jeez. What else is going on? The lemon, of course, full steam ahead. Citrus here is our champion. Bananas have been swept over. The wind, a lot of wind. When we got home, it was windy again. We left with a wind and we came back with a wind. Wind, wind, wind. I've never seen so much wind in my whole life. The loquats are setting. Right. Wow, the Tahiti lime's going berserk with flowers. Another bumper crop next year. Oh my God. Look at this. Too many limes, guys. Too many limes. Thank God for the for our new juicer. I'm gonna be juicing, and she's gonna be freezing the juice. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but she said we can make lemonade. Lemonade. Yeah. We'll be peeing lemonade every day. Wow, look at all the flowers in here. And this desperately needs to be pruned. Look at this. This is terrible. How all the branches are crossing each other. Again, that takes time and work, guys. A lot of work. All the branches in there are crisscrossing and touching. Not good. If I have some spare time, I'll trim it. The what do you call it? The macadamia also flowering. Yeah, September, October, November, spring in other words, is a very, very busy time in the garden for most plants. Even the kiwi berry has come back to life after being completely destroyed by hot sun last summer. Right? It even fruited, but unfortunately the fruit fell. So we're still waiting for our first kiwi berry. After 4 years, still waiting. What else? I'm just looking at the macadamia from underneath. This is the first time I've been out here, by the way, since we got back. So we're doing a tour together for the first time. Look at these weeds. Wow, surrounding the black sapotes. This is a whippersnipper. I can't do this by hand. Wow, so it's a jungle. I see damage. There's bound to be damage sooner or later. We lost some major branches here on the lemon tree. I told you guys in the previous video, it was only a matter of time before the branches would give way to the weight of the lemons. And boy, oh boy, did they give way. There you go. Snap, crackle, pop. One there and one there. 2 branches holding at least 100 lemons. So now, guess what I'm gonna do with all these lemons? I'm gonna be putting that new juicer to use and making lemonade. Well, the tree trimmed itself or pruned itself, right? This is natural pruning. Oops, did we lose the... Oops. I can't see where I'm stepping because of the weeds. Did we lose this little star fruit? Just made it. It just made it. The star fruit that's not going anywhere. Now, I don't know what's going on with Malay jackfruit. I'm guessing it's okay. The longan, everything pretty much looks the same as it was in the last video. The persimmon, the bananas, the star fruit, the green sapote. Nothing has changed. The dwarf macadamia. What else? The Parfianca pomegranate has fully woken up. It'll be nice to get a first fruit from this. Okinawa spinach, annihilated by slugs. Yeah, the beds are waiting for me for part 2 to fill them in and plant the veggies. We've got a huge rack there of bananas. Right, that opened a month ago. The Angela mulberry, massive tree. Another bunch of bananas there that are still teasing me. I'll be bringing these down sometime real soon. The Rollinia that's been uncovered now for, wow, almost a month, around 3 weeks. Right, still no signs of new growth. Nope, no new growth yet. Hasn't woken up. I've noticed that Ben's Rollinia in Sydney, he got his first fruit, which wasn't sweet. That's what happened to my custard apple and cherry moya the first 3 years. But now they're all good. They're really tasty. So remember that if you're in a cool climate, like, well, Sydney is almost subtropical. But if you're in a cooler climate, like in Victoria, don't expect sweet anonas the first year. Let's see. The little fruitlet is still hanging in there. Wow, it didn't fall off. It's all dried up. It doesn't want to let go of mama. Okay, more weeds there. A lot of weeding. Look at all this weeding I have to do. Woo! Where the tomatoes were growing. And behind the greenhouse. Wow. What fun. And I've got to repair the fence there behind the shed with my neighbor. See how it's poking out? The trellis. Got to get up there with a ladder and fix that. Oh man, I hate doing that kind of work. But got to do what I got to do, guys. The Rocoto. Yeah. The Angela. Oh, it's well, I'm looking at its first ever fruits. Looks like they're dropping. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on with the Angela mulberry. Looks like they're drying out. That's only been in the ground for 1 year. 1 year and a bit. No, sorry, 2 years. I think 2 years, yeah. Look at the size of the tree. Huh? Look how well mulberry does here, just like loquat. What a monster, what a beast. Wow, this is how quick certain tropicals grow in the tropics. In 2 years. You get a Rollinia this big. Not here. Not mulberry, yes, but not Rollinia. See guys, every tree suited for its own climate. Oh wow, our first apples on the new multi-grafted fruit salad company tree. Wow, cool. So we've got a ton of apples here on every different graft. This one here, no. This one? No, not this one. Not that one, but this one, yes. A lot of apples on that one, and a lot of apples over on that one. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. I don't know how many grafts there was. Yeah, good. So second year. We're getting fruit in the second year on this multi-grafted apple tree. Another small bunch of bananas up there. That's the Ducas. This is the Mexican lily. A white Chatut mulberry. Looks like they try to set some fruit. See those two that are hanging there? In its first year. Wow, that was quick. I also noticed the what's it called? Ice cream bean is happy, right? Yeah, I've got to straighten this up though. It's leaning. These are very lanky trees. The white chatut mulberry and the ice cream bean, this close to each other, they're touching. There's some more weeds to remove there. Underneath the Day Maru, persimmon, the little Max Gold, white sapote getting surrounded by weeds or grass. The gyro persimmon, which I lost half of during the collapse of the ice cream bean, looks pretty happy. Once persimmons are established, they're hard to kill. The lemons again, I feel like this is gonna crack soon, so I gotta start picking the lemons ASAP. This is a 35-year-old lemon tree, guys, which was here when I actually, that was this tree here and my loquat up there. Where is it? Well, it's hard to see now, but that big loquat back there, that were the only two trees here. Oh, and this mandarin. Three fruit trees were here when I moved here. Mandarin, lemon, and loquat. That was it, 3 trees. And they were fully established, fruiting. 25 years ago when I moved here. Wow, look at the little yellow, what's it called? Oh gee, oh, I got a brain fart, hang on. Yellow jabuticaba. Wow, look at all these lemons that are ready to collapse and fall on it. It's not funny, guys. It's not funny. This whole branch is ready to fall onto this yellow jabuticaba and say goodbye. Goodbye. So I gotta get moving with that. It's only being held by this bungee cord. Yeah, guys, I've only got 2 hands. 2 hands on the steering wheel. I wonder how the Rollinia is doing. This is a backup Rollinia here. I wonder how it's doing. Backup Canistel. The Fuerte avocado coming back with a vengeance. This is the one where the possums ate half the fruit. I lost half the fruit on this tree. Well, almost half. It's all right. Sharing is caring. The new King Thai mango, which was doing really well when I planted it 5 weeks ago at the end of August. But I covered it, guys. I covered it for our trip to New South Wales because I didn't know what the heck Melbourne was going to experience during those 2 weeks, right? So I haven't looked in there yet, but look at the loquat. Again, this loquat is another shade cloth that I planted here to shade this King Thai mango in summer. Even though it's a mango, it can't take the hot sun in its first year, right? It can't. And I don't want to be building structures here, guys. That really doesn't interest me at all. So the loquat is going to be the natural structure, but I want it to grow quicker. Come on, grow. It has to get to at least 2.5 meters by Christmas. And it's only up to my belly. Temperature. What's the temperature in the sun? In the sun, it's 21.5. It's around 70 Fahrenheit to begin October with. Not bad. Not bad. The Fino de Hete Cherry Moya. Right? The possums don't seem to be interested in Cherry Moya, which is great. Thank you very much. Good. What else? Right? They're not interested. And that's very good. And nor are the fruit flies. So the Cherry Moya doesn't get touched by anyone. except the wind. The wind knocks them over. But somehow the wind doesn't get in here, which is great. I better put this grapefruit down. I've been holding it for 10 minutes. And that one's gonna go to the compost. I'll put it all into the compost, guys. Not into, like some of you have told me, into plastic bags and then thrown out in the council bin. No, I'm gonna recycle everything. I'm gonna recycle all the fallen fruit together with the fruit fly and its offspring. Nothing's leaving this property. Be it as it is. Wow, check out the pomelo, how big it got. And I pruned it. I pruned this tree back in early August. Sometime in August, right? And man, oh man, what a vengeance comeback. What a comeback. It's so darn healthy. This is the yellow pomelo. Wow, I'm gonna start pruning again. Pruning these babies. Jesus. Wow. Crazy. Huh? What a knockout tree. I love the pomelo. Even just for the fragrance. Alright, the ice cream beans have woken up. These are the seedlings that I overwintered. We want to get rid of the lower, again, the lower branches, guys. We want a tree, not a bush. Wow, look at all the weeds surrounding the African Pride custard apple. Holy moly. The lychee still in its funk. It's been in its funk since May. Come on, snap out of it, dude. What's that? May, June, July, August, September. 5 months funk. 5 months funk. There's the lucuma, right? Which seems to be doing okay-ish. Except down here, seems to be getting brown leaves on the bottom, at the bottom, at the lowest level. That's above the graft. There's the graft. This is a grafted lucuma. Yeah, the lower branches are getting a little brown, but up here everything's still sweet, right? Still sweet. Yeah. And no, it's not dry. It's not dry. Yeah, that's pretty wet. That's pretty wet. That's pretty muddy. So the soil is definitely not dry. It's done really well, considering he was not protected with all these single-digit nighttime temperatures over winter and wind. Nasty wind. I wonder how the yellow mangosteen is doing, and I wonder if the sugar apple is woken up. Right? A lot of wondering. Oh, the last of the pink guavas that fell whilst we were away. Got to pick those out of the net. A lot of fruit fly in there. Going to town. A lot of it. Yeah, that's it. We're all done now. There's no more pink guavas. All finished. I should have picked them before we left. There was like a dozen, but I didn't. Now they're all here. Here they are. Should have picked them. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Guys, come on. Don't give me a hard time about what I should have done, could have done, would have done. It's just too much for one person. There's the other mulberry. Wow, that's really gone to town. Whoo! That's the rootstock, though, that's going to town. This is meant to be the black Pakistan mulberry that I got from Ross Creek. Whoa. Wow. Wow. I was talking about prolific. This is definitely not black Pakistan, the rootstock. This is something else. Probably a standard mulberry. But let's have a look at the graft, if that's doing anything at the back. Yes. Oh, good. So we've got two mulberries. We've got the rootstock and the graft flowering simultaneously. Two different types of mulberry. There you go. This is the shatut. See how long they are? And over here are the standard mulberries, whatever that is, whichever one that is, right? Cool. So I think I'll keep both. Why not? Why not? Unless the rootstock goes out of hand, gets out of hand. Looks like it already is out of hand. Look at that. Holy moly. That's going to be a big tree. Huh? That's only been in the ground for 2 years. Mulberries, guys. Plant mulberries if you're in a cold climate. Mulberry, and that's a tropical mulberry or subtropical. Shatut is subtropical or warm temperate if you want to be analytical, right? Because this flowers in August. And if you're in Canberra, you're not going to have a shatut. All right, this is the, what do you call it? The, this always happens on a citrus. But again, I don't worry about it. Let it take care of itself. This is the, wow, that's exploded too. My God, look how big it is. It's doubled in size in the last 12 months. Gee, I forget the names. Oh, wow, the ice cream beans coming back here and here. These will be available in summer. I'm going to be putting these on the market. Hang on, let me get close. Okay, Afurer. Yeah, so this is the Murcot. Someone's been in here already. Just one out of these 1,000 fruit. The first one that's been hollowed out. Just one. One out of 1,000. You think that was a taste test? Taste test. It didn't come back for a second, which is good. And I got to pick some up from the ground. Obviously, he's been knocking them over in his taste testing. And that's another orange tree there. I forget the name of this one. What else? Jabuticaba. Getting a new coat of leaves. It's been cold, guys. I'm surprised that it can get all these brand new leaves with consistent 5, 6, 7 Celsius every night for the whole month of September. We're not in Queensland or Sydney where the minimums are above 10. 5, 6, 7 Celsius for the whole month of September. And it's got a brand new coat. Let's see what happens this month. This started flowering a month ago, but because it's so cold, the flowers dried up and just perished. Nothing came of it. Nothing came of all this blooming. Nothing came of it. So now, just like the mango, it's saying, take 2. Let's try again. That's what the mango does. The mango says, okay, too cold in September, too cold in August, cancel. Too cold in September, cancel. And in October, the mango and the jabuticaba and a few of the other tropicals say, all right, the minimums now are over 10 at night. And that's when they start setting fruit, guys. That's how it works here. That's how it works everywhere. If they were having 5 and 6 Celsius at night in southeast Queensland, they wouldn't be getting their mangoes for Christmas. You see how it works? That's how it works, guys. Okay, the longan this longan looks very happy. Wow, nice. You know why? Because it's getting protected by the jabbo, by the pomelo, and another mulberry. This is the new Wampy seedling I planted at the beginning of 2024 from a seed. And here's its little cousin in a pot. We lost the head on this one. Someone chopped the head off. whilst we were in Queensland. So it lost its head. I'm surprised this wax jambu in a pot is still alive. Not only alive, perky. It's perky, which is bloody excellent. I've never had success with wax jambu in a pot. So there you go. It took how many tries? 10. 10 tries. This is the Hass. Still got this yellowing. I'm gonna put that down to leaf drop, right? End of season, leaf drop. I know it's a nutrient issue, but I'm not gonna worry about it. It's in full bloom, just like all the avocados. I fed it grass clippings when I mowed, trying to keep the moisture away from the trunk though, so we don't get collar rot. Keep it dry around the trunk. These are finicky. Everything bothers them. These are avocados. Oh, I was gonna pull out this choco, but a bloody bird put a nest in there. So we've got a nest in the choco. The other multi-grafted apple tree is doing nicely, but I got to cut back a lot of these lilies, peace lilies, because the graft here is low. Look how low this graft is. Look how low it is, guys. It's down there. This grafted apple. So the bees can't go down there. So these lilies are crazy. Totally crazy. Out of control. My 24-year-old apple tree, which I've pruned 100 times. The Jonathan is loaded with flowers. Last year it only had like 10 apples. This year hopefully it'll have 100. Then I got to cut off the top half. Got to get rid of all those branches up there so I can put a net on it. The fence, the trellis is still not happy, right? The wind, all the wind, guys. Choco's got to go, although we want it. We want to keep it, but it's climbing on my neighbor's fence, which is also climbing on my neighbor's apple, I mean, in full bloom. She never picks her apples, and that attracts a lot of fruit fly and parrots, especially parrots. So problems in every direction that you look. North, south, west, problems. The jasmine in full bloom. Smells like a perfume store. Like the Maya perfume store. When you walk into Maya. The ruby guava did okay. Look what the jasmine's trying to do. It's trying to strangle the guava. See this? Little bugger. So you can't be away for a year. Everything will be strangled by this guy. By this jasmine. The strangler. The strangler plant. Okay, we've got some nectarines here in these pots. Nectarines and peaches. And a lot of leaf curl. We're going to thin these out or let them drop by themselves. A lot of nectarines, wow. This is the Indian peach, which we only got to try one time. Wow, it's got a lot on it this year. Nice. A lot. And by the way, I pulled these trees out of the ground last year. They were in the front. And I pulled them out really in a real vicious way, with no mercy to the roots. Like I'm talking the worst way you can pull a tree out of the ground. Just imagine the worst way to do it. That's how I did it. And all three of them are saying, "Thank you, Daddy, for putting us in pots." Look, this is with nasty, vicious tree extraction. Just to show you how tough stone fruit are. Look at this. Loaded and loaded, super loaded with peaches and nectarines. A lot of leaf curl, but that's got nothing to do with how I pulled the tree out of the ground. Leaf curl is because, well, I didn't spray it, of course. Right? I didn't spray it. Yeah, so whatever happens, whatever comes. So you can be really brutal with stone fruit and apples. All the cold climate fruit trees are so tough. So tough. This is the Thai guava. Oh, it's waking up. Good. It's the first one to wake up. First one to wake up. Good. Good to see. I haven't covered any of my guavas ever. I still have to trim this orange tree. Right, you've been seeing this every month, starting back in July. Right, we're gonna remove all that up there. It's ready now to set fruit. There's thousands of flowers up there that are ready to set fruit. But I want to cut it right there in the middle. So we only have this part of the tree, half the tree, the bottom half. Oh man, I told you. Loquat, mulberry, citrus, stone fruit. If you want to have an amazing garden in Melbourne, they're the 5 fruit varieties to grow. If you want no problems, that means problems means no winter protection, very little maintenance except for pruning, right? Like this is a big job. And what else? Feeding. I haven't fed this tree I haven't fed this orange in 6 years. Why would I feed it? I mean, I give it its own chop and drop. That's all it gets. That's all it gets is chop and drop. Not only that, look what I did a couple of years ago. I cinctured it. See that ring? I put that with a cincture to slow it down, and it made it more aggressive. The cincturing made the tree more aggressive, guys. You think I'm lying to you? Well, have a look. Does this look like slowing down to you? And I haven't fed the tree in 5 years. So if it's not getting any fertilizer, where the hell is this growth coming from? Yeah. So this is the brown turkey fig. Slow to wake up this year, very slow. That's all we have. Usually by now it's loaded with little fruitlets. Right? Very slow. Very slow. But it is waking up. Maybe it's going to make a quick run in growth over October. But I'm a little concerned about this 22-year-old fig tree because it's only 2 meters away from a gas pipe that I have here and sewage. Big sewage pipe. Oh man. I don't know. So far so good. But when the problem comes up, it's like, too late. We have a problem and it's too late. Anyway, the bananas up there. I've got 3 racks to pull down this month. This is another fig in a pot, which I grew from a cutting. And as you guys know, figs grow really easy from cuttings. You just cut off a little stick like this little stick here, right there, right? Literally, and put it in the ground, a tree will grow. Right? Easy. And that's what I did. And I did it with 5 of these. I got 5 of these around the yard in pots. Okay, let's get moving. I wanted to do the whole video in one go, but it's not going to happen, guys. Someone's talking too much. I can see the ruby guava is also waking up. Yeah, so the guavas, these are tropical guavas, not the feijoa. Feijoa woke up in August. Yeah, so these tropical ones are waking up. All right. All right, do we have any Hass avocados left, or are they all gone? Huh? Gone to the dogs. No, sorry, gone to the possums. Wow, look at this. Look at all these pecks. Huh? The low hanging Hass. That's the last one. Wow, I think they like avocado. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get these ones. So yes, we have a couple. I haven't touched. Nice. Oh, and a little one here. But this one, I don't know if we can salvage that one. It's a little one. And, oh, here's another one. That's good. So yeah, we've got a few. Oh wow, there's a couple in there. 2 there. Yep, so we've got about 5. Yeah, about 5 left, I think. New ones always appear every time I turn my head. Ah, see? There's another one. 6. Yeah, so we've got enough avocados. I don't know what Elisa's going to do with her 25 avocado trees. But we're having problems eating all our avocados from only, what, 6? 6 trees. 5 trees. I don't know how many I have. So evidently, she's got other plans. All right, guys, I'm going to stop it here. And then do a part 2 from the front yard. This pawpaw's waking up too. North American pawpaw, which I planted exactly 10 months ago in summer. And there's another mulberry. Look how tiny these mulberries are, but look how many there are. Wow. Oh man, there's like tens of thousands, not thousands. Yeah. And the Chico jujube has woken up. I forgot to trim this. I didn't forget. I was lazy. I wanted to trim it because I want to be able to put the net on there for the fruit fly, because it's too big. Should have done it. Could have done it. Woulda, shoulda done it back in August. You know, all the tip pruning. I don't know if it's too late now. What do you guys reckon? Too late? The Fuyu persimmon. Oh, and here's the wurts. So we still have these to eat. Right, there's about 30 of them. Look at this. 30 wurts. Avocados left. Bites everywhere. Bites everywhere, guys. I don't know if you can see, but small, little nibbles. Nibble, nibble, nibble. But overall, we're pretty happy, right? I mean, how can you not be happy with this? Especially here in Melbourne, where most people, and I'm serious and I'm not kidding, I would say the majority of people in Melbourne have no idea about being able to grow avocados in Victoria. When we go randomly around different places and we tell them what we have, they don't believe me. I have to pull out the phone and show them. They say, no, you don't. You don't have avocado growing in Melbourne. That's only in Queensland. For real. I want to get them on film someday, just to show you guys what most people think. All right, guys, that's the video. Anything else I can show you from part 1? The coffee, I trimmed the coffee back a couple of months ago. I butchered it. I removed almost half the tree to give it new life. Now this here, this fig here, I just noticed now, wants to wake up. Uh-oh. Looks like I have to poison it again. Uh-oh. This is not good. Damn. And here I thought I'd killed the tree. Damn. Yeah, there's a fig. Yep, smells like fig too. Damn. Right. So now, yeah. So now, guys, I've got more work ahead of me. Prickly Pear's waking up with new, what looks like fruit coming there. Yeah. Nice. But lots to do. So much. You've only seen bits and pieces. Right? Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Always give us a like if you enjoy the videos to support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Shang-Chi Li, Jujube, also waking up. And the Lee. What about the Sherwood? That's the last one that's giving me problems. Oh, that's woken up too. Good. So it looks like all the jujubes are doing fine. Oh, and we have the Subel. Oh my God. I don't know what we're going to do with all these white sapotes. Oh man. See, there's different kinds of problems. One problem is who's going to pull the weeds out. The other problem is who's going to control the fruit fly. The other problem is who's going to trim all these bushes and trees. And the other problem is who's going to eat all this fruit. Oh yeah, and finally, the foundation of the house. The root system of fig trees that you can't see. Who's going to fix that? It looks like I'm going to fix all the problems, right? I'm the fixer. Anyway, see you from the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.